Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is not going to be a makeup tutorial, but I am going to tell you all the ins and outs of my hair. Everything that I use in the shower to styling, hairspray, dry shampoo, what kind of styling equipment, machine, what are these called? Styling wands, tools that I use. I'm going to show you everything. And I am also going to show you how I clip in my extensions. Yep, these are fake. My tan is fake. My false lashes are fake. But I will show you how I do everything, and if you want to see how I get this done, then please keep watching. Okay, before I go in and actually show you how I do my hair and put in my extensions and everything, I do want to very quickly go over products that I use. My hair first is actually very thin. It's all an illusion. The way that I make it is so thick is because of the products that I use. And first, whenever I'm in the shower, I use hair food, and I found these at Target. And they're the coconut milk and chai spice, which smells so good. Oh my gosh, when I found this, it smelled so good. First of all, that was a win, and it's also sulfate free, dye free, paraben free, mineral oil free. This one is a nourishing shampoo, and my hair can get really dry very easily and lose a lot of moisture. So I do like to use these for shampoo and conditioner. So far, I got these about 3 weeks ago, and I do not wash my hair all the time. I probably wash my hair, this is gross, maybe like barely twice a week, just because it's not good, at least for my hair, to be washed all the time. I don't have a lot of oil in my hair anyways. It can get oily from time to time really easily, just kind of depending on the weather, but if I do need to dry down that oil, I do use this dry shampoo right here. I don't know if you can see that, but it's the Biotin and Collagen Dry Shampoo from Exclusive Collection. Works just as well as Batiste, and I love Batiste. I have used it for so long. There is also another dry shampoo, a higher end one, that I use as well, and it's from Amika, and Amika is a really good brand. I love this stuff. The shampoo and conditioner is also really nice, along with that, to kind of get the texture and the thickness that I have. I also use Root Pump Plus by Big Sexy Hair, and I have used this for years. I love it. Whenever your hair is wet and you have like your leave-in and everything, I will spray this right here in my roots, and I'll just kind of go here in the front, especially on the top. I don't ever use it like underneath my hair at all, but I'll just spray it right here, and it comes out as like a spray foam. So you'll sit there and you'll blend it into your roots, and then I let my hair air dry. There is hardly any times that I come out of the shower and I blow dry my hair, just because I'm already using enough heat with the curling iron and straightener that I let my hair be. I also got this Ouai hair care. Ouai? I don't know. But this is my leave-in conditioner. I wanted to emphasize on this one a little bit more, but I put this on after I wash my hair, and I have noticed such a huge improvement with this. I think when I do run out of my shampoo and conditioner, I do want to try the shampoo and conditioner on this, which is a little bit more high-end, but I know that James Charles uses the products, and I got this in my FabFitFun box, and I am in love. This stuff smells, oh my gosh, so refreshing. It's free of parabens, no animal testing, made in the USA, and it has done really well for my hair. I have noticed that even though I do need a haircut, my ends have gotten better with this, and my hair just overall feels so much more moisturized and like fluffy. And this not only like is a leave-in mist, it smooths, softens, and detangles your hair. And whenever I do put this in, I'll let it sit in a little bit. I don't go in with a hardcore brush to brush out my hair when wet. I go in with a really thick comb, and you can find this for like a couple bucks at the drugstore. Yes, these are the products that I use. I don't know if I can hold all of them, but I like what they're doing so far. I know that a lot of people like to stay uniform with their products, but that doesn't bother me if I have really good products from one brand and then another brand. I use all of them and they all work with my hair just fine. So that is how I get my hair right now the way it is. This is my actual length, and I did not wash my hair this morning, by the way. I actually washed it last night, and this is how it turns out like when I wake up. So I usually do wear my hair like this. I don't put my extensions in most of the time. If I do, it's for either events or the weekends or going out, but other than that, I just keep it pretty plain, and that also prevents less breakage too, because I used to wear extensions, oh my gosh, every day. I first got them in my senior prom back in 2009, and it's 2019, so I've been wearing hair extensions for 10 years, and I think that has what has thinned out my hair so much. And so I have definitely held back on them lately, but I do love long hair. I cannot get my hair to grow for the life of me. I need to go get more haircuts, but this is probably the longest it has been. And not only am I taking like vitamins and biotin and everything to help my skin, hair, and nails be a lot healthier, I do think that has helped over the past year, because my hair used to be super short. First, I will describe my hair extensions. This is them, and this is a little bit ghetto of a holder, but it works wonders. You don't want to bunch up. Sorry, my shirt is just not wanting to stay up today. But you don't want to bunch up your hair and like put it in a basket or anything. It'll damage them. And half of these extensions are from Foxy Locks, and they are really good quality human hair extensions. And the other half of these, believe it or not, I made. And the way that I make my extensions, oh my gosh, when I could not afford, so the Foxy Locks ones that I have, depending on the grams of hair that you purchase and the length, the more expensive they're gonna be. If they're like less grams, less length, they're gonna be a little bit less expensive. But the higher you go, longer, thicker, the more expensive they're gonna be, because it is really thick hair. And so I got mine for about, they were 18 inches, maybe 200 grams. I don't know. You don't want to get too thick of hair. I'll drop some knowledge about hair extensions. If your hair is really thin, really light, you don't have a whole lot, it's not thick, getting a bigger like set of grams of hair extensions in your hair and like making them thicker is actually bad for your hair, because it will like pull on your real hair. And because the more grams there are in an extension, the heavier it's going to be. So you definitely want to get extensions that work really well with the hair that you have now. And so I found a happy medium. I didn't want to go too thin, because I wanted to definitely thicken up my hair, but if I were to go extremely thick, not only will it be heavy and break my hair, you would probably be able to tell, to be honest. And I got my exact grams that work well with my hair, and I've had these Foxy Locks extensions for about a year now, and I have enjoyed them. You take care of them and they will last you forever. My other extensions that I also have on here, I'll show you the difference so you know which ones are Foxy Locks and which ones are the ones I made. So the ones that I created, they have this kind of seam. I mean, I doubled them up to create the grams that I needed for my hair, but the Foxy Locks ones, actually they have a better seam, but it kind of looks like tape. And there's pros and cons with this. Since my hair is really thin at the top, if I put this up like too high or something, when the wind blows or whatever, you can kind of see that tape underneath, and I hate that. I usually, when I'm out, I'll have to like ask my family and friends, like, if you can see my hair extensions, let me know, and cover them up. So that's why I now use this kind of more on the top of my head, so that whenever they do get exposed, you can't notice them as easily as you do with the ones that look like tape. And these ones that I just pointed out, these are the Foxy Locks ones. They're made really well. I mean, hardly any hair breaks off of these. They're very nice, perfect for my hair color, and these ones I made the same amount of thickness as these. And so these ones are a little newer, and I have yet to wash them. I do not wash my extensions all the time. I probably wash them like once every 2.5, 3 months, just depending. I don't like to put product on these so that product's not sitting on them and make them dirty. So I will usually just kind of put hairspray and stuff on the top. I never go in underneath and spray or anything. And that's also what will hold the longevity of these. I can definitely have hair extensions last me about a year, since I have cut down my time wearing them and taking really good care of them. Whenever I do wash these though, I don't shampoo them at all. I will take them into the shower with me, and I will sit here and wet them like I do my own hair, and I will just put conditioner from like here down, and that will, you know, hydrate the ends. And this is dead hair, so it doesn't have any natural like oils replenishing it and keeping it healthy. So you have to keep it healthy with good conditioner. There is conditioner out there just for hair extensions. I personally don't use it. I never really have. I did have a stylist say that regular conditioner would work just fine too. And so I do use what I have now on my extensions. And I will also take my leave-in conditioner when they're all wet and on this hanger drying. I will just kind of spritz just a little bit just to make sure that the shine and the health and the softness do come back to them. Half of the set of these hair extensions I did create myself. They are, I didn't like sew them or anything by like putting all the tiny hairs together. They come in wefts at this store that I go to here in town, and you can get them anywhere at like Sally's, I'm sure online with just the weft. And you can also determine what color you want and what thickness you want. But these actually are really thin. Whenever I first get them, I don't know if you can see, I kind of have these ones double up so that I don't have to use nearly as many extensions like all over my head. But these ones right here, you can see that I have like a weft right here and then another one. I will first, they come in like a really long strand of hair, and I will like kind of take the measurement of the bottom part of my head, and I will measure, see how long it needs to be, and that's where I cut these. And then I like just take needle and thread, and I will sew those two wefts together to essentially make it thicker. Let me take off this other one. So this is my very first hair extension on the bottom that I put on. It's long, it's thick, and it matches the thickness of my hair really well. And so I will sew those together, and then I buy the clips, and I just like clip those right on the edges. And since this one is not very big, I just take 2 clips. And I could totally go into another video on how I sew these, how I create them starting from scratch, if that's something that anybody's interested in. But just for the sake of this video staying relatively short, I will just kind of show you how I create my own. It's so much cheaper. I only spent $70, whereas if you get them done online and you get a really good quality brand, you're gonna spend probably $130, $120, $130 plus, and that will definitely come with them already pre-clipped, and I just don't want to pay that all the time. But I had learned from YouTube, from other people who have extensions, how they actually created their own extensions, and so that's when I started buying my own and just doing it myself. But then last year I bought Foxy Locks, and I really do love their extensions. They're so nice, and they have lasted me such a long time. But I just like kind of having options of different sets sometimes, just kind of depending on the length and the thickness and whatever. So that's where I took both of these and I doubled them up, and I will take that Foxy Locks one and clip it into this hair, And this is just my preference. This is just me wanting to have thicker hair without using so many extensions, because my hair is getting so thin here at the top that I just don't want to have extensions all the way up here, and you can like risk seeing them. And my hair is actually perfect now at the length that my top layer is, to be kind of like the top sitting layer for my extensions, so you can't even tell anymore that I have them in. I'm sure there's probably gonna be some of you guys watching this like, I had no idea you had extensions, and a lot of people don't. I don't. If you get them blended really well into your hair and curl them right or cut them right, then you will not ever be able to tell. And that is the beauty of that. I have these at 20, these are either 18 or 20 inches. And I will have my stylist, she's also my best friend, and she has been cutting my hair for a really long time, and she knows my hair, and whenever I do get a new set, I will put them in the exact way that I'm always gonna put them in, and I'll just go to her and she will just cut them and layer them according to my actual hair, and that blends them in seamlessly. It makes them undetectable, and it will definitely have like the top layer of my hair like blend in with the extensions. This is the bottom layer. I am just going to take now my fingers like right here in the middle of my ears, and I draw a line back, and this is where I will put in my first extension. I'm just gonna take a little clip and clip this up. I'm gonna probably turn front and back here for this part. You can tell it's not perfectly straight or anything, so I do have that amount of hair to start putting them in. And I have this broke. This used to be like a long comb, but I take just a little thick teasing comb like this. I don't even take hairspray anymore, honestly, and I just kind of gently back comb the areas that the clips are gonna go in. And I just sit here and I will just take the hair extensions just like this, clip them right in, and that's it. I do like to take the comb a little bit and brush it down whenever I have them on. I'm not going to do like heavy curls or anything on my hair today, but I'm just gonna clip them and kind of show you how I style them. And this second layer is gonna go, I'm gonna put my fingers right above my ears here, and I am gonna create another straight line. Back comb this a little bit. This just creates kind of like a stopping barrier for your clips to rest in. And I will just take them in here and just clip them in. So that easily, you know, creates the base of my head. And I just kind of brush them and they are seamless. Now that you kind of know the gist of how I clip them in, I'm gonna fast forward through the rest of this so that we can get to the styling. Now that I have this in, my curling technique is very informal. I do go in with this Conair. I think this is like an 1.5 inch barrel. And I've had this one for years, but I do want a bit of a thicker one so that I can have prettier, like looser waves. But how I style my hair every time I go out, I really just like loose waves, and I won't even take this all the way to the end. I'll kind of leave some of that end out, and that's it. It's like blending in with my hair, so I'm trying to like use the contrast from the wall, but I like that curl. That's a cute curl for the front. And if you want to blend in these ones a little bit better, I'll kind of take it up here and I'll literally hold it for like 5 seconds and hold it down. This one is at 400 degrees. If that's like super wrong, don't come at me, please. I don't know. I'm just doing what I've been doing for years. I'm not really sure if it's working for me or not, but if all my hair just falls out one day, there's wigs. What can you do? Or I can just embrace Britney 2007 and just go bald, you know? I don't really know. The times are changing. Anything can be trendy at any point. So I don't even like clip my hair up. I just like to curl wherever it's laying, and just curl it really quick and call it good. I don't really care too much about curling like the underneath pieces because I do like how long they are, and I don't even know if I'm like sitting, you can't even see, but my extensions do come down to here, and that's where they sit. While you saw that, I was kind of running my fingers through my hair. I don't like ringlet curls. It's just not the style that I go for. So whenever I do like curl my hair, I do like to keep it as is for a while after I take it out of the barrel. And then once my hair is all cooled off, I'll go in and run my fingers through, and that'll create the nice loose curls that we're trying to accomplish here. So I'm just trying to blend in my hair a little bit better underneath. It's actually kind of piecey today, which I don't know why, but if I kind of curl it under here, they'll blend in a lot better. That is how I put in my extensions. You can kind of see right here, this isn't blended. I forgot to curl this part, but that's why I like to do curls a lot of the time, so that I can blend in my extensions a lot better. I probably will never, I have colored my hair, you know, so many times throughout the years, but at the end of the day, I am just embracing my brunette. This is my natural color. I will probably, if I ever do go and get it colored, I always get it colored the same color, if that makes any sense, or a little bit darker, just because it just makes your hair look so much more rich and natural, and, or at least mine, and it keeps the shine in there. And I'm just never probably gonna color my hair lighter ever again, because not only was it really damaging, it just didn't suit my skin tone at all. It didn't do anything for me. But This is, and it also makes choosing extensions really easy too, and it makes it blend in so much better for me. I'm gonna show you a very valuable trick here. Since my hair is thinning out, it's also thinning really badly around the edges of my face. And so I use a secret. I use eyeshadow and to kind of blend it in to make the illusion of having a lot of hair when you really don't. So I will go in with my Jaclyn Hill palette. These two shades that she has right here, mixing those together, the black and the dark brown, is like my perfect shade. So I will just go in and dip into those and kind of just start like dabbing this color in here until I have like my desired shape and fill. And if your hair is thinning, this is a really good tip to do, especially, I mean, you can't make hair grow overnight, so you might as well just fake it till you make it. But this is what I do, and I will blend that kind of in my hair. I also do this when I put my hair up, because whenever I have all my hair away from my face, you can definitely tell like where the thinness is, and that also really helps it tremendously, and nobody can tell. If you get the right color to match your hair, nobody's ever gonna be able to tell. But now that you guys know my secrets, you're gonna sit here and look at my hair and be like, you got some eyeshadow in there? But yeah, that's just what I do. Thank you guys for watching today. I really hope that you enjoyed seeing the process on how I do my hair, my little secrets, what I use for products. I think I am getting a lot healthier when it comes to drinking so much more water and taking my vitamins consistently and taking a lot of biotin, and I can tell that's really helped a little bit. Getting your beauty healthy from the inside out is really important. I have preached that in my other videos before, but if you like this video and want to see more in the future like this, tutorials, how-tos, or whatever, please like this video, comment down below what you would like to see, and hit that post notification bell so that every time I upload you don't miss a beat. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!